Hello there! I hope you're having a great day, but before we start, I got an important question for you. Why do you want to learn English? Do you want to speak with other people and learn English for the real world and sound confident and fluent just like a native speaker? Let me tell you, I got you covered. Well, I'm Gayatri Chavan, aka Gina, your one and only internationally qualified and certified business and communication English coach. I have been teaching for over a decade, and for last 5 years, I have been pretty much involved in research and development of language learning. I do help my students at a very depth and root level. And yes, I do help my students with their English language development, including business English skills, conversational or communication English skills. I do help my students with IELTS and TOEIC test preparations. Our IELTS and TOEIC test preparations are the best course that we have created because it is not just meant to get you some score. We are determined to get you the score that you want for TOEIC and get you the band that you want for your IELTS test, because we assure you will get what you want only if you follow our strategical, methodological aspect and approach towards preparing these tests. Well, I've also helped students get their job in their dream companies or the companies that they desired for. And I can proudly say 99% of my students got the job in the companies that they wanted. The 1% I'm taking out because one of my students targeted 3 companies and we were so close to get into Google, but we couldn't make it. However, we got into other 2 companies that he targeted. Well, there is a secret that we follow for our lessons. You would be amazed by knowing that we do not learn any grammar rules and yet learn to speak fluently. We do not memorize any fancy vocabulary, but yet we learn to use those words. And how are we gonna do it? So for that, go ahead and get yourself booked for your first class, because that's where the magic begins. Before I see you for our first class, I will be sending you a need analysis form where you have to put all your goals, all your details, so that I can understand how to talk with you in our first class. And when I see you in our first class, I'm going to analyze your speaking and listening skills. And based on our first class, we will be deciding a proper course for you and how can you be successful with your English language skills. So, what are you waiting for? Get yourself booked now, because I got limited seats available and there is this amazing discount going on for your first class. So take advantage of it, because this first class is 101 and it's only going to be you and me, so that we can focus and get you what you need. To book your first lesson with me, go ahead and click on the button that says book your trial class now, or feel free to connect with me and I'll book the class for you. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and I will see you in the next class. Bye.